Alrighty, so if you guys haven't checked out the discharger video, I'd recommend checking it out because the discharger is really broken and it recently came out. One of the better launchers. It's not really a launcher, it's an explosive weapon, but it uses energy cells and it's technically a pistol in VR. But yeah, it's really good. You guys should definitely check out that video because the discharger is just broken in every way possible, sort of. Otherwise, yeah, today we're going to be talking about the shooting star. Shooting star is actually a very interesting weapon, or at least, you know, if you've ever used it. This weapon is technically an SMG, but it uses energy cells, and it also is kind of like a cooldown weapon. It's a very, like I said, it's a very interesting weapon. So yeah, the way it works is you shoot it until it overheats, or you stop before it overheats and then let it cool down, and then you can continue shooting it. It shoots about 60 energy cells before it overheats. That's the exact amount, I believe. And then if you don't shoot any over that, then, you know, you can continuously shoot, let it cool down and whatnot. But today's perks, we're going to be running crit rating, crit damage, and damage alongside with damage to stun, staggered, frozen, or knockdown targets, because we're running a special 6 perk, which is the frozen one. All you have to do is hit an enemy 10 times. And with this SMG, it has a very high fire rate. You're going to be hitting an enemy more than 10 times. And hopefully you kill it before more than 10 times, but for like a smasher, 10 times is not a lot. But for like a husk, you know, like hopefully you're killing it before that, and you should be. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be running it with actually something that Musician recommended and I didn't think about. We're going to be running it with crack shot. So crack shot in lead is Mad Titans, which is fire in a ranged weapon grants 1 stack of Holiday Spirit up to 50 stacks. Each stack of Holiday Spirit increases your ranged weapon damage by 2.9%. but decreases weapon stability by 0.7%, and the buff is removed on reload or swap. So we can't let it overheat because, you know, it would get rid of our buff, or we can't swap the weapon, or it'll get rid of our buff. So yeah, make sure you don't overheat it or reload, or overheat it or switch weapons. And then we're going to be running toward the Rockin' Out because who doesn't want to be doing more damage? And then, of course, Battle Beat and Fumble. Since in the SMG, we're going to be up close in, you know, enemies' faces, or at least mid-range, so we can get those fumbles when we need it. And then Battle Beat, just because eliminate 10 enemies gives us Rockin' Riff, which just increases our damage by 50% over the 8 seconds. And well, you know, it decays over 8 seconds. And then Hip Shot, because it increases pistol and SMG damage by 17%. Make It Count, because it increases our SMG critical damage by 75%. And then Resident Frequency, which is probably surprising, but actually she increases your energy damage by 20%, while your shields are at least 50% full. So with crack shot, you're going to be like mid-range-ish, so you're trying not to get hit by an enemy, so you're trying to, you know, keep your shields up. So yeah, that 20% doesn't really matter because with stacks, we're going to be doing an insane amount of damage. She's just there just in case if we have extra shield, just that little extra oomph. So yeah, otherwise we're going to be running a Ride the Lightning today, a 160 of course. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. Shooting Star is a very fun weapon, and might as well showcase it since it's you know, it's making a return. Alrighty, we're in the mission now. For anyone that actually hasn't seen the Shooting Star or hasn't played Save the World, or you're new, yeah, this is pretty much how it works. You can literally just shoot it, right? And even at a distance, you can continuously shoot it. Now, this is the one thing that sucks about it. The overheat is like really fast. And if you're running a fire rate on it, you probably shouldn't be if you're running with a crack shot. Now, there is a method where you can switch between weapons when it overheats, like with the discharger. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. And then you can switch to the other one, and it pretty much gets rid of the cooldown. And it's actually pretty good. I mean, with the crack shot and lead, it's kind of, you know, it's like why overheat if, you know, or why switch weapons if you're running crack shot and lead, you know what I mean? But honestly, those 50 stacks that build, not bad, because it's doing more damage as you go. So like you're basically amping up the damage every single shot that you're doing. So it's pretty good. So she said he found a smasher. So let's go over to him real quick and kill the smasher. So yeah, it's a really great weapon. I think this is SMG. The only downside is it uses insane amount of energy cells. But honestly, most of the weapons that are broken use a ton of energy cells. Is this kind of how it is? He says he found a smasher. Oh, I hear it. What's under me? Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna build my stacks instead of switching weapons, and then see like oh, there's 2 smashers. There's 2. It's frozen. Oh no, I overheated. Let me switch over. He's frozen again. Switch over. He's dead. And then we just shoot these enemies real quick. But yeah, you can see how it like slowly does more damage over time once we build those like stacks with crack shot. It's not bad, but like I said, this is an energy drainer like no other. Like we're already at down 700 energy cells. I'm scared. I don't even know how much batteries I have. This is This is getting a little scary. Yeah, we have 3 stacks of battery. But we're gonna craft as much energy cells as possible, so this should be fun. Otherwise, let's get into defense, because I think that's where it's gonna shine the most. More enemies, more damage. It should be fun. Alrighty, so the mission has started, and honestly, I'm kind of struggling where I want to put this microphone. I have it like right here, but it's also kind of in front of my face. Anyways, besides the microphone, watch this. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. They're all gone. I honestly think this weapon is very underused for how strong it is, but at the same time, I understand why people don't use it, considering the fact that it costs a crap ton of energy cells. Like, I think I've already gone through probably 2,000, if that. However, the freezing perk is really cool. Like, even if I don't have my stacks, I can freeze an enemy. Like, you can see, like, look how much damage like I'm building up with crack shot, and then I can just switch off to another one and then continuously do that. Build stacks on those smaller enemies, overheat, switch weapons again. You know what I mean? Because like the smaller enemies, they don't need 20 shots to put into them. But the bigger enemies, so like if I build my stacks on these and then shoot the, smasher, you can see, switch weapon, I can build my stacks again and it's frozen and bam, it's dead. Like, they don't even have a chance of getting to the objective. As long as I can see that smasher and start shooting it before it charges, then I'm perfectly fine. Even from a distance, like look at that, it's frozen. And then look, I can build my stacks again and it's frozen again. And overheat, switch weapons. Okay, well, I didn't switch weapons there. And overheat, and bam. There we go. Look at that. Throw some turrets up, get my totally rockin' activated, and my battle beat, and bam. Oh, gosh. The one thing that does pain me is how fast I go through energy cells. That's the one thing that sucks about this weapon. It is an energy drainer. If it took SMG ammo, it'd still be a drainer. But honestly, it's really strong for what it's worth. SMGs are supposed to be taking a lot of ammo. You know what I mean? Wow, I think he honestly got through because I didn't switch weapons and I was overheated. Oh, unfortunate. Do I have any heal pads? I don't think I have any heal pads. Let me make some real quick. But yeah, like I said, this weapon's it's kind of insane for what it's worth. Even on like mist monsters, like look, it's gonna freeze, and even if I take my time, it's dead. Like. And the smaller enemies aren't a problem either. Like, you can see, like, I just shoot it for a little bit. Even at a distance, I'm doing a decent amount of damage. A smasher at a distance, I can freeze it. Overheat, can I kill it before it overheats? No, man. That would be insane, though. Killing a smasher before it overheated. I mean, if I was close, I could probably do it. You can see I'm doing, like, there's damage drop off. So that's the reason why I'm not doing insane amount of damage. But I'm freezing the enemies. I can tell you that. You can see. Just look at it. It's stuck where it's at. It's not even going to touch the objective. Look at that. And it's dead. And then this one's going to die super fast too. Well, it probably despawns. Yeah, there we go. Otherwise, yeah, let's get the next part of the defense started and see what we can do against the mini boss. Alrighty, so the second part of the defense started. Ooh, we got flingers. Now, this is the cool thing about the weapon. Even at a distance, I can freeze. Okay, well, whenever he goes behind a building, I can't freeze him. Why is he going all the way back here? What is this man scheming? I guess I'll have to chase him. Yeah, where is he going? Why is he all the way back here? What are you doing, pal? Get over here. Stop moving. Yeah, look at that. And he's dead. Look at that. Yeah, ran all the way back for no reason. Let me put some anti-airs down for these lobbers. Like 100 of them. Holy. That's scary. Ooh, a taker. Instantly gone. All these enemies. Gonna be instantly gone. I actually kind of want to keep my stacks to see how fast I can kill an enemy. So my goal now is not to overheat the weapon. That is my goal. I'm going to try not to overheat the weapon just to see how much, so I can keep the stacks and see how much I can do against the mini boss. So we're going to make sure that we keep the weapon under the overheat. So we're not going to be shooting as much, but we will, however, be doing a lot more damage since we're keeping the stacks. Switching in between weapons is a great thing, especially with crack shot. I mean, sort of. It's fine. Ooh, the smasher mini boss. Only if we got this with the discharger. That would have been nice. Oh, to ricochet. Let's see how fast I can die with it. Oh, it teleported and I overheated. No. No. I'm gonna throw a turret up. Where's the mini boss? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see. I'm instantly dying. That's funny. I don't want to. Okay, there's a heal trap over here. Let me get it real quick. Yeah, look how fast I'm doing so much damage. Someone revive me. Okay, wait, we're back. Yeah, look how much, like, you can't see that I'm doing an insane amount of damage, but to be fair, I am overheating. Let's try to switch in between weapons. So we're going to be building stacks since we're shooting the mini boss, but we're going to switch weapons. But we also have to make sure we don't die. So, but you can see it is doing a decent amount of damage. It's a ricochet, and I am shooting a very fast fire rate SMG. So the combination here is not that good. Oh gosh, help. Can I kill it before I die? I think this is the funniest. I think this is the funniest mini boss I've ever actually killed using a funny weapon, because it does an insane amount. You can see it. Like, I died within like 8 seconds probably of shooting it, which is it's insane. But yeah, the shooting star is definitely one of those weapons that you should get and use. I mean, yes, it's an energy drainer. You know, batteries go gone. You know, they just disappear like nothing. You know, you're like a magician making those batteries disappear. But it's definitely worth trying. You know, one mission, just use this loadout. Let me know how it is. You know, if it's worth your time. You know, just comment down below. I know it's hard sometimes just to let me know, but I appreciate all those people that give me feedback, and on top of that, let me know what you think of these weapons and what you would probably do differently, because everyone's different. Everyone thinks differently. You know, there's a reason why inventors exist, because they think outside of the box. You know, stuff like this. You know, I'm getting like mythology. What's the word? Mythology here? I don't even know. Mythological? I don't know. But I'm like praising stuff right now. But let me know down in the comments what you would probably change for the loadout, or what you would do differently with this loadout. I know there's a one where you could swap back and forth and not worry about the crack shot stacks, but it was fun doing it. I think you have to give it, give it a shot. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Otherwise, don't forget, subscribe. Use code Mattio in the item shop. And remember, as always, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And I will see you guys in the next one.